EA Sports. It's in the game.
B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S. Go Bucks! EA Sports! It's in the game!
It's in the game. Woo! Yeah!
Madden NFL 2005.
EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this NFC West matchup as Seattle squares off against San Francisco. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
You talk about a guy who could knock someone into next week. I think every receiver in the league looks twice coming across the middle when they know this guy's out there. And it's not just pass coverage. He'll be a big factor in this game, also in run support.
Sean Alexander should see a lot of action to help give his offense a more balanced attack. The only way they're going to be successful against that defense is to keep them honest with a running game. It's definitely going to be a game of X's and O's and who has the better game plan.
Now this is what you call excitement. Look at those guys down there. They can't even stand still.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. The Seahawks are set to kick it deep. Booming kick downfield. From the 4-yard line. The Niners will start the drive from the 19-yard line. Ball on their own 19. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Throwing. It's caught. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
Pushes it out to the left. Hamlin takes him down at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain on that play. They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Robinson makes the stop at the 36. Wilson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. To carry it, dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Barlow couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Peterson comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. He missed that one. The Seahawks come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on third down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
Hasselback with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Pass ball's incomplete, and he throws incomplete because he gets major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
The backs are lined up in an I. Fakes the throw with the pass, and he fails to hang on to that one. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Hasselback using split backs with the throw. This pass is incomplete. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
Williams lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. From the 23-yard line. First and 10. Barlow, the deep man. Hand off to the tailback. Hamlin records the stop at the 30-yard line. Gain of 4. They need 6. Rattay using split backs. Throws it, and it's caught. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. First and 10. Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the I. He'll get the call again. Brown takes him down at the 39-yard line. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
It's second down and 9 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. Going to the left. Simmons makes the play at the 45. Picked up about 6 yards that time. Fifth play of this drive, so they need about 3 here. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. On the carry. Bates with the tackle at the 47. 2-yard gain. Ingram back to return. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. So they have first and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Hasselback with a man in motion. He hands it off. Ulbrich makes the stop at the 23-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
7 yards to go. Alexander, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Peterson makes the tackle at the 25-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Jackson comes in motion. Morris dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Morris couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Broom is ready to punt this one away. Williams into return. Here's the kick. From the 38. Ball on their own 41. Only one man in the backfield. Rattay sends a man in motion. Give it to the halfback. Stopped cold by Robinson. Penalty marker down. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
Ball on their own 31. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Perfect pass. Brown is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49-yard line. Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
2nd and 1 coming up. So at the end of 1, they're all tied. Teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. Ball right around midfield. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the right. Stop behind the line. Wow, stuck on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gets the toss to the left. Hamlin makes the tackle at the 49. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 17. He picks up a few yards on the return. So they have 1st and 10 here. Alexander is the deep back. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. And this pass is completed. You give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
1st and 10. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Tosses it right. Ulbrich takes him down at the 48. Tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
About 6 to go. Dropping back, throws it right to him. Plummer stops him at the 35. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the I formation. They'll go with a run once again. Number 38 with the stop at the 26-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9.
Check this out.
They need to reach the 25 to convert. Gets the pass off. One of his other options appeared to be wide open on that play, John. He just never saw it.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progressions. You can't lock in on one guy and try and force it to him. He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. Behind him, and he has it. Plummer records the stop at the 16. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man back. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
2-minute warning coming up. With the throw, drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
The quarterback has all the tools you look for. He just needs to be a little more patient out there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Niners come out in a nickel package. Soft lob to the end zone. This pass is incomplete.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. The Seahawks are lined up for the kickoff. He got all of that one.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing on 1st down with the pass. Pass falls incomplete. No completion there.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it, but he just didn't catch it.
2-minute warning coming up. Drops back. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. 2 in a row just dropped.
That's just a frustrating thing to have happen. The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let them get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
The backs are lined up in an I. Rattay sends a man in motion. Barlow. Hamlin makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. Looks like he's changing the play. Going to the air on first down. Pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. O'Keefer busts through and takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a good mix of moves when he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
With the pass, incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
The Seahawks come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Budcat got the coverage he was looking for, but a great defensive effort forces the incomplete pass. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his 3rd punt. Here's the kick. From the 39-yard line.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Directing traffic. Seattle comes out in their nickel package. Passing on first down. Throwing. He finds his man. Quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
Just over a minute still to go. Throws it. Perfect throw. Peterson makes the play at the 22-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them. Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Just about a minute left. The backs are lined up in an I. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming with the throw, and he makes the grab. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive. Every team talks about how they need to get points when they're in the red zone. If they can make the most of this, we'll see a confident group going into the locker room at halftime.
Ingram comes in motion. Closing in with the pass. Oh, no, he caught it. Alexander didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
They'll go from the I formation. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He was tipped. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play. Big 3rd down here, still trying to get into the end zone before halftime. 6th play of this drive. The backs are lined up in an I. Give it to the halfback. Alexander is in there for the score. Not far to go on that 3rd down play, John. Brown comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. The Seahawks are ready to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 7 to the 20, using the stiff arm. San Francisco needs 2 scores to get back into this one. First and 10. Using split backs. Under pressure, throwing. Almost intercepted. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback felt a little pressure on that one, and it looked like he fired the ball out there before he wanted to.
Throws it. And he can't hang on. Big drop on that play, John.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
The Niners call a timeout. They have 2 left.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. The 40, the 30. He's finally brought down at the 21. The 49ers call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining.
We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing, and the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Peterson lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. The kick is up. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 6 to the 20, the 30. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 10-3. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Both teams have lined up and we're set for the second half kickoff. Good distance. From the 9-yard line to the 20. Seattle sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead. So they have 1st and 10 here. Seattle comes out in their nickel package. The 40.
Yeah, he wasn't about to let the runner juke him. He watched the center of his body, bam, hit him solidly, just like you're supposed to do in a one-on-one situation.
It's 1st and 10. Strong comes in motion. Tosses it out to the left. Number 38 records the stop at the 42-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
2nd and 9. Only one man back. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Gets the call. Setting up play action. Throws it out over to the left. And it's complete. Hasselback completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on 2nd down. About 4 to go. Gets rid of it. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. And it's up. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. You can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Wilson, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Booming kick downfield. From the 2. Niners will start this drive from the 22-yard line. First and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure. Good play in the backfield. The always clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
And when he gets to the quarterback, he doesn't let him get away.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. The 49ers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. You can hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
Receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. Pressure coming, gets the pass off, and it's caught. Lloyd won't find a way to get past the marker. Broom will come in now to punt it away. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
and 10 here. Winborn makes the stop at the 42. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
About 8 yards.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Closing in with the pass, and he dropped it.
Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hands.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Gets the toss to the right. No one is going to be able to catch him.
The 50.
Parrish with the stop at the 43.
Parrish showed everybody why he's considered so dangerous on that play.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Darrell Jackson gets hammered as soon as he makes the catch.
Second and 5.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Rump makes the tackle at the 19. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
So they have first and 10 here.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Mealy in motion. Throwing. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Seventh play of this drive. Hasselback with split backs. With the throw, and the catch is made. Ulbrich makes the tackle at the 4. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
So it's first and goal.
Tosses it out to the right. Plummer takes him down at the 1-yard line.
They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
Second down, goal to go.
Alexander, the lone setback. Tosses it right, and he fails to hang on to that one. Nearly a touchdown job, and the receiver just couldn't get possession.
The coaching staff really likes this guy, and they're designing more and more plays that utilize his pass receiving skills in the red zone. And you got to be able to come up with catches like that.
Alexander, the lone back, gets the toss to the right. Touchdown, Seahawks. They cash in on 3rd and short. Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. The Seahawks pour it on with another score. Wilson gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The Seahawks are set to kick it deep. Nice distance. From the 12. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. First and 10. Tay with split backs. Fullback handoff. O'Keefe brings him down at the 24. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
8 to go. The 49ers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. With the pass, a great pass. Robinson takes him down at the 42. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. At the end of 3, the score is 20 to 3. Niners have a long way to go to get back into this game as we start the fourth quarter. First and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand it off. Hamlin records the stop at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes you can be a little over-aggressive on defense like you see here. He had him lined up, but he over-pursued. And he got caught out of position, and the ball carrier was able to cut back.
With the throw, perfect throw. Diving tackle at the 42-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
It's first and 10. They'll go from the I formation. They'll go with a play fake. With the catch, he was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Sixth play of this drive. About a yard to go. Tay using split back. With the pass. Goes up. Makes the catch. The 49ers have moved the ball well on this drive. That's their 3rd first down. And this is the 7th play of this drive. And they find themselves in scoring range. And the fans finally get to see their red zone offense. Great play in the backfield. Woodard did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. And he just made it look simple.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Inside the red zone. Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Taylor makes the play at the 6. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
Six yards away from a touchdown. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Floats one into the end zone. Big play coming up from the safety spot to knock it away.
Safeties are being called on now to cover more than ever. He made a great play on the ball.
10th play of this drive. Split backs this time. Throws it.
Intercepted in the end zone. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
Alexander. Ulbrich is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 23. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
They need 7. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Alexander. Peterson with the tackle at the 29-yard line. Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Breaks the play up in the backfield. Solid game. Picks up another tackle. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. From the 43-yard line. I'll bet you he'll call for a fair catch the next time.
Sometimes you think you've got some room for a return, and the next thing you know, you got a bunch of guys in your face.
The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. Barlow, the lone back. Wilson comes in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Woodard uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the 1st down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. They come out in a dime package. Drops back. Throwing. Perfect throw. Hamlin with the tackle at the 39. Changing the play now. Going to the air on 1st down. With a deep throw to the right side. Caught. Rashawn Woods is in there for the touchdown. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Niners have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Here's the onside kick. Seattle has it.
The Seahawks will start the drive from 46. This one is just about in the books. Just over a minute still to go. They line up in the I formation. Give it to the halfback. Sharp stiff arm. Alexander wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Alexander is the deep back. Hands off to the tailback. Peterson got very good penetration there. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
A little over a minute left. On the call. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. That third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Barlow, the lone setback. Pressure coming, looking for the deep pass down the right side. Almost picked off. And it appears this one will be a hold.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than one score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Drops back, closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now. Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Barlow, the lone back. Dropping back. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had. He's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
He'll stop the clock with a spike. Second and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looking for the long completion over the middle. He's there for the catch. The 10. Lloyd is in there for the touchdown. Peterson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. 14 consecutive points, and they're now down by just a touchdown.
This team's always a threat to put up a lot of points. They were having some difficulties earlier, but now they seem to have gotten it together. And the offense is starting to make things happen.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Here we go. Seattle recovers it. They'll start near midfield following the return.
Now they only have 20 yards to go or so to get into scoring range. When you start your drive with a short field in front of you, it makes putting points on the board a whole heck of a lot easier.
It's 1st and 10. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. Ball right around midfield. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is
Seattle 20, San Francisco 17. On behalf of EA Sports, John Madden and Jill Arrington, this is Al Michaels saying goodbye.